So today I'm here to take a look at two diapers from LNGU. Big Air's Baby and Dragoonz. LNGU is a French brand of ABDL diapers, or as they say in France,
La Diaper.
LNGU is short for Little Needs Grow Up. We may grow up, unfortunately, but our basic needs remain the same. Like our need for a plushie to cuddle, or a pacifier to suckle, or marathoning Bluey without having to run to the bathroom all the hecking time. Let's start by taking a look at the packaging. Looking at Big Air's Baby, the packaging has a rosy-cheeked cartoon elephant sitting on the front in what appears to be a grassy meadow, surrounded by some flowers, a smiling sun and cloud, and a butterfly, looking kind of like a kid's drawing. And there are some decorative flags at the top, which I've now learned are called bunting. We also have a larger flag, indicating the size and the amount of diapers inside. The back has the same basic elements, except we see the elephant's backside. A really cute detail is the character silhouette that you'll find on the barcode. On the left side there is the URL to their website, and on the other left side there is nothing. And the bottom is relatively unexciting, other than the expiration date, just in case you want to eat the diapers. Food poisoning is no joke. The Dragoonz packaging features two little dragons on the front, with a purple sky at the top. The back features two more small dragons, and again we get a cute character silhouette by the barcode. According to the LNGU website, the Dragoonz designs actually take inspiration from video games. Can you recognize any of the designs? Here we can see the size and the number of diapers written on a big star on the front. Again, we find one of the sides featuring their website address and the other empty. And here's the bottom. On the top, they both have a handle, so you can easily carry them down the street and show off your cool diapers to any passerbys. And they both have these indented lines for where you're supposed to rip them open, allowing for easy diaper access. And each pack contains 10 diapers. For those who haven't quite gotten the hang of numbers yet, 10 is this many plushies. Now let us take a look at the actual diaper designs. Starting off with the Big Air's Baby. Here we have two elephants at the front. This is the same as on the packaging, but here we have a new elephant that appears to be giving the other one a flower, which is a very cute little scene. And we have the flags on the top, the bunting, and we have two birds perched at the top there, one blue, one pink. Now let's take a look at the pattern. Some geometrical shapes. Actually, can you have non-geometrical shapes? Is that a thing? Aren't all shapes geometrical? Does it even make sense to say geometrical shape, or is it like is it a tautology to say geometrical shapes? Tautology is a difficult word. It's a difficult word to pronounce, tautology. And this is a cloth-backed diaper, which means that it has a different feel, a different breathability to the fabric. And it is using hook and loop tapes, which means that you can refasten them, which is very convenient if you need to refasten your diaper, if it has started to get saggy, or if you've done a suboptimal job when you were initially putting it on, which can happen. That could easily happen, especially when you're putting it on yourself. It is not easy putting on diapers, so that is very convenient with the hook and loop tapes. Let us see what we can find when we open it up. So looking at the back, fully unfolded, this is how it looks like. Yeah, a couple of clouds. and flowers and the smiling sun. And the cute scene with the elephant and an elephant butt. Nice big plump elephant butt, which is very, very fitting for being on the backside. This is how the front looks, fully unfolded. I believe the blue stuff is for distributing the moistness more evenly around within the diaper. Something to do with that, so that it doesn't all gather up like in the same place, though it doesn't fully solve that problem, but it does help to mitigate it a little bit, I believe. I'm not a diaper scientist, but I think it's something like that. Are there any diaper scientists out there? Then please feel free to leave a comment where you can explain the blue stuff. Okay, so the convenient stuff with these types of tapes on cloth backing and the hook and loop type tapes is that you can refasten them. So now it's stuck, but if you want to adjust it, you can undo it, put it somewhere else. And a nice thing with this diaper is that all of it has the cloth backing type fabric to it, so you can also put the tapes there or somewhere else. Because that has been a problem with one or two diapers I've tried that do use the hook and loop system, but that do not have the cloth backing fabric, that do not have that covering the whole diaper, because then you have a bit of a problem when you're trying to roll it up for disposing it. You don't have anywhere to stick the tapes, and things can get kind of messy. Once you have unpackaged a diaper, putting it back again is tricky. There you go, perfect. Slightly different. Not quite its original shape. So that was the Big Airs baby. Now let's take a look at the Dragoonz. And this is the Dragoonz. The Dragoonz. They have 4 different designs. 4 different dragons that we also saw on the packaging. And these have, as you can see, a plastic exterior. And it is very, very shiny on the strips at the front there. So apologies for the glare. But I do not have softbox lighting, unfortunately, which would help to reduce the glare. Here we have some behind the scenes footage of my lighting situation here, how I'm recording, so you can see it. But I am not a big enough YouTuber at the moment to have softbox money. I'm not that big of a YouTuber at the moment. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future we will have softbox money, who knows. So apologies for the glare. And as mentioned, these are gaming themed. So you can see some familiar gaming elements here. You have a dragon eating a mushroom. Very similar to the mushroom from the Super Mario games. And here we have a fairy that's very similar to Navi from the Zelda games. Hey, listen, kid. Hey, listen. Try these diapers, kid. The potty is for suckers. Listen. Hey, listen, kid. Don't let them fool ya. Potty training is a trap. Get diapers instead. Hey, listen. Listen. That's how Navi sounds. That is my Navi impersonation. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, kid.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Potty training is a trap. Get diapers instead. Hey, listen. The next one we see a star. A star. Very similar to the power stars, the invincibility stars, superstars, whatever you like to call them from the Mario games. Here we have a dragon in a box with question marks on it, very similar to what you would find in the Super Mario games. So it seems like 3 of these are making references to Super Mario and one of them to Zelda, from what we're seeing here. So these are the 4 different designs that you will find in the Dragoonz package. These are size large, by the way. They are larger than the Big Airs baby that I have on hand, or on paw, rather. Other than the front design, the diapers appear to be, they appear to have the same pattern. And the pattern appears to be the other characters that we see on the other diapers. With some stars and clouds. Let us open it up. Let us unfold it. Again, we have the blue area on the inside to help with moisture distribution. So this is how the front looks like when fully unfolded. Here we can see that there are several different color navis. Or navis. Several different pixie creatures. And appears to be a forest made out of purple trees. This is how the back looks like. This one has 4 tapes total, and they are not refastenable, or you can attempt to, but chances are that you might break them, that you might not be able to get them as nicely fit as you did when you first secured them. So I would not recommend. Okay, let's see if we can fold this one back up again. That might be difficult. Let's see. This is like a puzzle. Like this, maybe? Yes. Perfect. As good as new. Okay, let's try to fix this a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Now it's time for some science. First, a Norwegian VHS copy of The Lion King for scale. Again, the Big Air's baby is a size medium, while the Dragoonz is a size large. For the maximum amount of science, we are doing multiple weighings. 2 diapers of each on both sides, as well as 2 together. The Dragoonz size large comes in at around 260 grams. The Big Air's baby, size medium, comes in at around 210 grams. Now to see how many muffins they can hold. I only have 1 muffin available, but they seem to be able to hold at least 1, so they've passed the muffin test. Now for the you-know-what test. Starting with Big Air's baby. And now for the Dragoonz. But what do the diapers sound like? Let's have a listen. These and more sounds are available to download for free. Check the video description for details. Now let's test the absorbency. We will be starting with the Big Airs Baby, which will in theory be able to hold 5 of these 1.5 liter bottles. Here's a Norwegian VHS copy of The Lion King for scale. This is bottle number 1. I'm using green food coloring to help make the liquid more visible. I'm pouring it over into a pitcher so we can better apply the liquid to the diaper without spilling. Hopefully. This experiment is taking place on my computer desk, and it would not be fun if we had an accident. Especially not since I just got a new computer, after my previous one kind of exploded. During the testing, I actually noticed I was filling the bottles more than what would be the store standard, so each bottle was probably closer to 1.6 or 1.7 liters, rather than 1.5. Moving on to bottle number 2. Interestingly, the wing area on the sides are actually water repellent if you try applying the liquid directly, so you have to let it seep in through the sides. Here's a look at the discoloration so far. Now for bottle number 3. Bottle number 4. By now, the diaper is starting to get pretty heavy, which is to be expected. The final bottle, bottle number 5. We are trying to get the liquid somewhat evenly distributed so that we can see the diaper's true capacity. There are still areas that are white, where the liquid hasn't reached. To remedy this, we'll try to push on the diaper, pressing the liquid further down, while also testing its liquid retention, which seems pretty decent. But now, I think it's time for a diaper change. Now, onto the Dragoonz, which should be able to hold even more. And this is bottle number 1. For this, I chose to go with yellow instead of green food coloring, which I'm quickly realizing might have been a mistake. But it's too late to turn back now. Science waits for no one. After the 6th and final bottle, it did start leaking. And the liquid retention maybe didn't seem as good as the Big Airs Baby. But we've definitely exceeded the maximum capacity by some hundreds of milliliters. And finally, evaluation. After having tried both the Big Airs Baby and Dragoonz for a number of days, I have to say that I like them both a lot. They're both comfortable and definitely did their job. For casual and outside use, I definitely go with Big Airs Baby. I found that they were thin enough to fit under a pair of pants, which is a bonus if you're going outside. Easy to move around in, and if you're having an active day, it's nice to be able to adjust them. And with the refastenable tapes, you do also have the option to go use the potty. But who are we kidding? While the Dragoonz are great for when you want to have a no pants day at home and go full baby, or for those long gaming sessions with the guys. I also really like their packaging, and it's clear that work and care has gone into it. I like how the colors and designs manage to both be colorful and gentle at the same time, really giving it a babyish feel. They look like something you could see on the shelves at a supermarket. That is, if we lived in an alternate timeline where it was considered more normal for us bigger kids to still be in diapers. And I was pleasantly surprised by the absorbency. This was my first time doing anything like this, so I admittedly don't have much of a reference point. But going into the test, I was afraid they wouldn't get anywhere close to their stated maximum capacities. But they pretty much hit their maximums, if not exceeded them. I think these are both great diapers. Well worth a test drive to see if they are the right choice for you or for your little one. LNGU also has a YouTube channel, where you can not only get some of the latest news from their brand, but also watch their fun excursion videos.
Vous voyez ça? Les tiers-nez là? On s'imagine 2 minutes quand le monsieur va nous mettre le tiers-nez serré au niveau des fesses. Ah il a des oh il est là. Non, moi ce qui m'angoisse le plus c'est le casque. Ah, c'est vrai que le casque est orange et ça c'est pas très beau. Je crois que c'est l'heure d'aller aux toilettes.
This is part of their company's mission statement of helping to normalize ABDL, showing that it can be part of a fun and healthy lifestyle and not something to be ashamed of. My first encounter with LNGU was in relation to a baby fur event that I helped organize at a furry convention. And while they didn't know much about the furry or baby fur community, they were eager to learn and a delight to work with. They even made this custom flyer for the event, featuring some of their team members as chibi characters wearing fursuits. It's small things like this that make you feel like they have their hearts in the right place and want to contribute to the greater ABDL community and not just sell diapers. Though, of course, they also want to do that. Have you tried either the Big Airs Baby or Dragoonz diapers yourself? Or if you haven't, what do you think about the designs? This is also my first time doing a video like this, so any feedback is appreciated. Just leave your comments down below. And if you liked the video, please do like and subscribe, but not without first asking your mommy or daddy for permission. I hope you all have a good night, and thank you for staying up after bedtime with me.